Salam Musumba has come out to support Rebecca Kadaga for the position of vice chairperson. In Busoga, even opposition politicians are coming out to echo their support to Rebecca Kadaga. First of all, I'm not a supporter of the NRM, but even me, I will have to support Kadaga. You know, there is a saying that goes like, when you are picking up on two evils, at least you pick a weaker evil. In this way, Kadaga is a weaker evil, is aging. So it's natural for you, if you want a better transition and the NRM government, at least which has people who are somehow sober, to pick Kadaga. Because Anita Among is making selfish interests because of sanctions and etc. Okay, I keep on telling people that Anita Among is the weakest and biggest mistake in parliament as a speaker. In barely 2 years, you get sanctions. How come? So even politicians from Busoga came out to support Kadaga. In fact, Salam Musumba said this statement.
You come up to President Museveni, founder member Wachibina. Mumuleke idente.
I'm opposed.
Chigongo. Founder.
Wali wabavuka bamutaire kwa opapulo buliwo.
Ayo liulirayo. Wana nkani.
Kuzidakerere wayo.
Aha. Berano chene cha femero. Enare mukigisala kuki. Bana basatu bana. Basatu.
Oli ku national chairman ni first vice
ni second. Aha, bana basatu. Bwe basigalawo paka lwe banafa.
Kiri kutegeera.
Kicho tategeere kufa. Basigalewo batembete ekintu kyaibwe paka lwe banafa. Personal to holder. Ogwo omujiji gukole ki? Guwewo.
So tutadagana bya bululu.
Abasatu. If the bebantam ya mayiga asatu. Aga asatu mugaleki.
Muzeyi Museveni sigalawo. Muzeyi Kigongo sigalawo. Mchala Kadaga sigalawo.
Yes. Okay. Awo kanvewo. Tiriwe nare. Meyega liga nanvuma. Katugabenti abasaada babiri. Bekoze mu team. Babingo omukazi. Gwe bakolanga naye bamwegane. Mubona mutya. Kuba bana babiri beko bayine ebyayibwe biryoke. Owa kusatu ono. Gwe baliko batiti.
That is Salam Musumba. First of all, if you come from a certain region, even me who comes from Central, if a particular person is occupying the position of vice chairperson women, I don't wish that person to lose that position. It is the truth, even if he's not in my political camp, because sitting on a table as a vice chairperson of a ruling party adds value and a voice that can be heard.
Your region can't be a battlefield.
Kuchiri mu Busoga.
Yes, kuchiriwo. Kuba niwe baba.
Chiri mu Busoga, bali mu Busoga.
Chiri, Busoga, whichever way you want to look at it. Move muzano. You can destroy an entire region. I don't want to be part of a kingdom that is divided against itself. Okay. Kale, tini custodian. It's the religious people. Owulire kwani. Mna va uti mkoba mti Busoga baireti. Era Busoga baireti.
Ne bintu bya Busoga bino birifane.
Birifane. Iwe niwe oli sekalamu.
Andika anti birifane.
Tibiri funny.
This
is tragic.
Anya aba yambe.
Wambuza n'ekyo ekibuzo. Kyiremu.
Ati buti mu byobuwangwa n'ennono tuzizayo.
Eyalwanirira ebyobuwangwa okwirawo yali ani? Tiyali wa byabufuzi. Wasn't it us in the political space? Nze natandikirawo. ewa baba wako mulochi nidaga ifechiregeya. That is what leadership is about. It is not just about fair weather. It is about leading, offering leadership, at least trying to be seen as offering leadership, not just sitting around. Busoga will blow up. Oba imamuli mu Busoga yindi fe tuli muyi.
Anti kyendi kubuza tukole tutya kubanga kifuuse kizibuze nko kiri kunumya omutwe.
Trust me, I'm not NRM, but if there any person is contesting against Haji Chigongo, I may support Haji Chigongo. Because first of all, Haji Chigongo is not also so radical. Since we are entering transition, we may want leaders who are not as strong and radical. Because during transition, there are negotiations. We must hear each other. Imagine if you are going to negotiate with Anita Among. You look at how he presided over the House with bravado, breaking each even rules of procedure, calling members of parliament by name. There's a day Senator told him to apologize. She refused. So there are very many things that push me away from supporting Kadaga or Anita Among, even if I'm not NRM. Any sober leader would support Kadaga for various reasons, even if you come from the opposition, because as we engage the NRM to go out of power, we may also want sober leaders to be in those positions. Because trust me, NRM is a bad party, but at least there are some people who somehow you can work with, because even getting government, you may require to work with some people in government. Trust me, you can never take government without engaging those in government and the opposition. And the best way to do that is you engage non-radical people in government. It's the truth. When General Museveni captured power, he had to work with those in government and those from the opposition. Even, I don't know, but Kadaga deserved that position, not because he's also very competent, but they are replacing him with a candidate in Anita Among, who, by the way, is worse than her. That's the truth. Is worse than her. And the hypocrisy in NRM, as if he has served in that position for a long period of time, yet even his boss Museveni has served as a chairman for a very long period of time. Okay, so as the opposition, as a person who wants change, I would want even those in the NRM position who are easier to talk to, so that we can redefine this country's history after the regime has fallen. I remain yours, Mr. Makindi, Kabye Sulaiman Mawagali, MP Makindi East, the next MP for Makindi East 2026. I'm coming back to ask for...
Yes, Kabye Sulaiman Mawagali. I am putting in my request to fly the NUP flag high in Makindi East constituency, so that I can represent the great people of Makindi East. Nkomyewo omulundi ogwokubiri n'obwongo nga bwesera nga busera. Ebiwandiiko byange mbirese bibino.
Sigadde nze Mr. Makindi, Kabye Sulaiman Mawagali, kantu ene guno omukisa okubategeeza mbu ngenda kwesimba okuwa MP Makindi East 2026. Nesimbawo luli era nkomawo bataata bamaama basenga bajjajja okubasaba akalulu. Makindi East ediridde nnyo emabega okumala emyaka 2 okuva omugenzi Ssebaana we yagenda. Yensonga lwaki buli mukulembeze ajja tumuwayo ekisanja kimu, kubanga tukola ensobi. Abakulembeze Makindi East okumala emyaka 15, buli ranking abakulembeze abakozi b'omu parliament abatakyasinze kwogera babeeramu 2 abasemba. Ebyo bintu birina okwogerwa. Twetaaga omukulembeze ng'alina obwongo nga bwesera nga busera. Twetaaga omukulembeze nga fighter, si bano bajooka. bw'oba ng'ogenda saabalira ku mazzi ne baleeta eryato ly'ebbumba ne baleeta ne speed boat, tosobola kukwata lyato lya bbumba ogenda osaabale kubanga lijja kunywa amazzi obbire bassebo ne bannyabo. Oba olina kulondawo speed boat efubutuka kaweewo ekusomese mangu. Nze Kabuye Sulaiman Mawaggali, nze speed boat. Bannaye munonde muninnye nsooke mbasaabaze ku supiidi ey'ekizungirizi. Eddoboozi lyaffe libadde teriwulirwa. Kyekiseera mu 2026 mulonde nze kamwa kwogera Kabuye Sulaiman Mawaggali ayina eddoboozi eryamwanguka ajoyimirira ku palamenti ayanje ensonga mu beesimbyewo bonna bassebo ne bannyabo teri ansinga kwandya nsonga. Abaneesimbyeko bonna baneegomba olw'engeri gye njogeramu, olw'engeri gye nnambika ensonga. Gw'oba okiwakana eno YouTube yange sooka ogiraba ogifollowing ogisharing olayo ne vidiyo eziriko engeri gye nnambika ensonga. Kuba mwaka faananyi nga ndi ku folo ya palamenti nga ngamba Mr. Speaker sa wa Madam Speaker sa waliwo asobola okugaana okuwulira. So mu 2026 tetukola era ne mulonda omulala atali Kabuye Sulaiman Mawaggali. Musibe bulungi, mweraba. Peace.
Bobo mpala na wala kusaba kimuze mpala na bulungi waji ava mpala na bulungi nange benjagala obulungi.